rules. When I walk on White House grounds, God walks on White House grounds. I had every right and authority to declare the White House as holy ground because I was standing there, and where I stand is holy.
You saw that right, guys. This woman, Paula White, is now Donald Trump's faith advisor. This woman is a heretic, and although she calls herself a Christian, I don't believe that this is something that Donald Trump should have done. If he was going to have someone in office, J.D. Vance should have spoken up and brought someone better to the table than this woman, because this woman has been known for all types of scandals. She's on her third divorce. She had an affair with Benny Hinn, and on top of that, she promotes the prosperity gospel, which tells people that if you donate or tithe or sow a seed, that you will be financially blessed. And this is a bad doctrine, guys. Let's take a look at Donald Trump and what he said about this.
Thank you very much. That's a big group of people. That's a nice... I'm not doing it via Skype. To confront such weaponization and religious persecution, today I'm signing an executive order to make our Attorney General, who's a great person, she's going to be a great Attorney General, Pam Bondi, the head of a task force, brand new, to eradicate anti-Christian bias. About time, right? Anti-Christian bias. Yeah, you never heard of that one before, right? But it's about time, isn't it, though, really? So many times you hear, but you don't hear the anti-Christian bias. The mission of this task force will be to immediately halt all forms of anti-Christian targeting and discrimination within the federal government, including at the DOJ, which was absolutely terrible, the IRS, the FBI, terrible, and other agencies. In addition, the task force will work to fully prosecute anti-Christian violence and vandalism in our society and to move heaven and earth to defend the rights of Christians and religious believers nationwide. You've never had that before, but this is a very powerful document I'm signing. You got it now. First time you've had it. If we don't have religious liberty, then we don't have a free country. We probably don't even have a country. It's great to be back at the prayer breakfast, and I hope you all agree it's nice to once again have a president that shows up to the prayer breakfast. I will always protect religious liberty.
All this may sound good, right? But make no mistake about it, guys. I do not believe that Donald Trump is a true Christian. I believe maybe he's in the beginning stages of finding out what it means to truly be a Christian, and he's using the Christian majority as a way to get into office. I do believe that. I'm not saying that Donald Trump isn't on his way to being a true Christian, but right now, if he is, I just don't think that he's showing the fruit of it. With that being said, there's always time, there's always grace. God works in miraculous ways. I do think what he's doing is amazing. I just don't think that Paula White is the face of it is a good thing for the entire Christian body. I don't think that he understands the flaws that are in this woman's doctrine. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I mean, because who are we to say that she hasn't changed? But at the same time, when all you do is promote prosperity and all you do is put on a show and kind of like a mockery of the Christian faith, I just don't think that that's a good example in the White House as the face of Christianity. Let me give you an example of what I mean by her behavior.
And strike, and angels have even been dispatched from Africa right now, Africa right now, Africa right now, from Africa right now. They're coming here. They're coming here. In the name of Jesus, from South America, they're coming here. They're coming here. They're coming here.
First of all, angels don't dwell in South America. There's not regional angels. Angels are heavenly beings. They get dispatched wherever they need to be if that's the situation. But they don't dwell just South American. We have different cultural angels. This is foolishness.
They're coming here from Africa, from South America. Angelic forces, angelic reinforcement, angelic reinforcement, angelic reinforcement. Pika hata anda ata ora bata rata ande eka manda rasata. For I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound of victory.
I just think this is foolish. speaking in fake tongues and playing on people's heartstrings with this charismatic movement. Don't get me wrong, I go to a charismatic church. I'm not saying that tongues aren't real, but this ain't real tongues, guys. This is a poor example of real spiritual tongues. And when this is the face of the woman that's going to be leading a task force for Christian rights and Christian crimes being committed against us, we might be in for a rough time if this is who we have that is going to be heading up this Christian task force. Do I think that it's wrong for any type of crimes to be committed against Christians? Of course, but I also think it's wrong for crimes to be committed against anyone. Am I happy that Donald Trump has done something to bring religion back to this nation? Absolutely. But I do think that people even have a problem with the term religion in the first place. I just think we need to Christianize America again. Make America Christian again. That's really all that I care about, guys. Having Christian values, having Christian morals, Christian beliefs and ideologies into the laws like it needs to be, so that way we don't have so much crazy stuff going on in the world.
Jesus, you want me to tell you what my thoughts are? The thoughts of the King of Kings, the thoughts of the Lord of Lords. I'm downloading heaven. Hey!
Pretty crazy stuff in my opinion, and this is the woman that Donald Trump has chosen to be the head of this task force. Now, the Bible does say that a woman should not be a pastor or a preacher or the leader of in authority over a man in a teaching, preaching role in a church. So how's Donald Trump, a Christian going to put a woman in the White House over this type of movement? Now, I don't think that this is a 100% bad thing. I just think he picked the wrong woman for the job, guys. What are your opinions on this? Do you think Paula White is qualified for the job? Do you think that it's even a good thing that Donald Trump created this task force in the first place? And do you think this is going to bring about any change in the nation as far as what Christians are concerned? That's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.